I'm Sid, and this is my husband, Mackie. We're professional mountain bikers on a quest to race the best and most challenging mountain bike races we can find. Sometimes this takes us all the way across the world, but sometimes we don't have to go very far at all. In today's video, we're heading to Glorieta, one of our favorite spots to ride in New Mexico, to race the GloriDays 50-miler. This is a new event and one to keep on your radar because it has a little bit of everything. A big climb up to 10,000 feet, a proper backcountry mountain bike descent, and some of Glorieta's fast, fun flow trails. But first, we've got to give you a tour of what might very well be our next adventure vehicle. After 7 years of van life, 2 years of normal tent life, is it time to try out a teardrop trailer? When our friends Chris and Jen offered us the opportunity to borrow one of their Escapod trailers for a couple weeks, we couldn't say no. And, well, you will see it definitely comes in handy this weekend. If you guys have been following us for a while, you know we have kind of been on a journey of adventure vehicles. We lived in a van for 7 years. In 2022, we decided to sell the van, get an Explorer. We had the rooftop tent on the Explorer for a year or so. You may have noticed we no longer have the tent on the top. We have definitely been kind of contemplating the idea of a travel trailer, something that could be parked when we weren't using it, so not like permanently attached to the vehicle, but we couldn't really decide what kind, etc., etc. So recently, our friends Chris and Jen from Escapod Trailers reached out to us and said, do you guys want to borrow an Escapod? Chris brought it to our house yesterday, and it's so cute out there, look at it. Anyway, I am super excited. I think the Escapods are awesome. Family-owned business. They make these trailers at their facility in Park City, Utah. This is really good timing because we actually have a couple races that we pretty much need to camp for at Glorieta, and then also Patreon camp. Enough rambling, Sid. Let's check out the Escapod.
Uh-oh, where did I put the keys? Uh-oh, I just had them, I can't go far. Okay, we'll start with the tongue box. So the tongue box is mostly just storage. When you guys get to camp, just turn on the propane, and then you can turn on the hot water and then just leave it on the entire time you're at camp. So whenever you turn on the faucet, you have hot water.
There's hot water. Whoa, you're blowing my mind right now. Oh, this looks so comfy. I'm pretty excited.
Queen size mattress. Up front is storage. Since this big window opens, we have a big screen for it as well, and it's really easy. We'll just kind of line it up with this black trim, and it's gonna magnet right to the trim strip there. And then you just basically go around, push these little red handles, and then twist the latches. And then with one hand, push it open. All the windows have blackout shades, so if you guys do want to sleep in, super simple. They just magnet on. We do have an air conditioner in here that's 12 volt, so if you guys want to run the air conditioner, you can. If you guys do have a rainy evening or want to decompress, you can throw a laptop up here, watch movies, hang out. This does have an inverter on board, so if you need to charge your laptops, anything that requires 110 power, you can plug in here and just simply turn your inverter on. You can see that we're pulling 6.7 amps right now of solar. So this is your cabin heat, would be your first one. Your second one is gonna be your hot water. And then these are the heating ducts. So if you did use the heat, you'd have them come out the two side ducts and also above your head here. And then the galley. Wow. Drawer slides all lock in and out. Okay. 2-burner stove. Cutting board, knives. And then you just pull the table straight up. Interact those two together. So now you have a little spare prep area. Now you have all your dry goods, all your cookingware, all accessible, all configurable too if you want to move these around. To get done riding, shower, so you're gonna go ahead and plug that into the quick connect. And then take this guy, pop him right here on the side, and that's your shower. Did you have awnings on your van?
We had painter's poles and a tarp with alligator clamps.
Yeah.
So where can people find more information?
www.escapod.us. There's an interactive builder. You can configure trailers because we're all customizable, the color. You could build and see the price up to date, and then you could send yourself a quote. It's pretty cool stuff.
Okay, first step, you need to take the bike rack from the car and put it on the Escapod. Next step, attach the Explorer. Backup cameras are awesome. I have now driven 6 miles with the Escapod. This is my first time towing anything significant. We have a little trailer that we use for dump runs that we tow with our little orange car. Overall, it's been very easy to drive for these 6 miles, but these are probably the hardest 6 miles. From here down, we're basically just the highway, which is pretty straightforward.
It's not really off-roading, but if you've been to the campground in Glorieta, you will know it's not really not off-roading either. And no problem at all. Good job, little explorer, with your new little Escapod. Nothing like an audience when you're trying to back a trailer. It's like you've done this before.
Like I've done this before, even though I haven't really.
I really like this fridge situation. This is better equipped than most Airbnbs that we stay in. Alright, it's coming together.
So, what's for dinner?
Italian sausage, pasta, sauce. We keep our camp cooking simple these days. Gotten domesticated. It's very cozy in here.
How you feeling?
I'm tired.
Yeah, bedtime.
A little stressed about getting ready in the morning. I've done nothing tonight.
Have our number plates on. Good morning.
Oof.
How you doing?
I'm a little stressed about this race, to be honest. I think I haven't given it any thought because I was so tired from Breck.
Yeah.
And so this has kind of been an afterthought.
We've done long rides before.
Yeah.
You just gotta feel them properly.
Do a long ride.
Yeah. Doing a long ride, going hard.
Also known as a race.
Hopefully the New Mexico climate overnight took care of the incredible amount of rain that they got here yesterday. There's a really impressive video that my brother Bo took of my dad when they were pre-riding the course yesterday, and we do that section that they pre-rode, so
It's like underwater.
Despite feeling a bit underprepared, we're both super excited for this race because it looks like it's going to be a real course with over 8,000 feet of climbing in 48 miles. Starts off with a small 800-foot climb, a descent down Holy Moly, and then we head up Ghost Town, climbing 2,500 feet in just 5.5 miles. And to make this climb even harder, a good bit of it is hike-a-bike. Once we crest over the top at 10,000 feet, we descend all the way back down via Secret Trail and 30 Acre, and then do 2 laps within Glorieta of Lookout Trail, Route 66, Carry Me Up, and Chips and Salsa.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go! And they're off! 55 makes the curve! Go get him, guys! Alright, yeah, 50 brutal miles ahead. Pace yourselves out, man.
Haagen-Dazs Road.
I hate this thing. I gotta go upside.
Yep. All right, top of the first climb. Got our first little descent, Holy Moly, and then the big climb. Okay, holy moly's a little slippery from the rain yesterday. Woo! Nothing unreasonable, but exciting. Okay, now we are climbing up Ghost Town, 2,500 feet over like 3 miles or something. Well, it says 5. We gained like most of our elevation in like the middle 2.5 miles. There will probably be some hiking. That was the first steep thing. And it's not really steep compared to what's coming.
All right, now we climbed for 2,500 feet, and a lot of it is going to be hiking. This first part is pleasant, so we're gonna enjoy it.
About halfway up the climb, distance-wise. Not quite half elevation gain, and we're approaching the really steep stuff. This is minimally rideable in the best conditions, which these are not. Well, that was cool. I just saw a big old horny toad while hiking. I said, horny toad, you better get out of the trail, buddy. You're gonna get run over. All right, 1,200 feet to go.
That's fine. Sorry. No, it was a matter of time.
All right, I've walked 5 different times. Got 0.8 of a mile, 400 feet. All right, half a mile, 180 feet.
Well, that's the worst part of the whole race. And we get it over with 8 miles in. Just kind of nice.
All right.
Just one guy ahead of you.
Ooh, things are a little rutted out from all the rain. Ooh, steep and rocky. Yes, indeed. All right, awkward tree crossing coming up. All right.
So many places to massacre a tire.
Well, I have to say I'm really glad I decided to stash a bottle in this tree because one of my bottles fell out somewhere. So I'm a little under where I should be fuel-wise.
I just tagged my bars on something. Just like snagged a tree. It went down kind of hard. Fortunately, I braked in a weird spot. Right, this part. I don't really love riding this without being able to reach my brake. Go ahead and cycle across this section. I don't like it.
All right, look out descent. Ooh, the dirt's nice right now.
I thought maybe I could do this while rolling, but apparently not. It's pretty good. Not ideal, but it can be worse.
This is Route 66 trail. This section is on the original Route 66. It's pretty darn cool. This was where the giant puddle was yesterday. Yep, still a giant puddle. I think we're just gonna go real slow. All right, that was doable. They're heading up, carrying me up. 900 feet over 4 miles. Not super steep. Hopefully we can keep a nice high average speed, tick off these miles. Just past the halfway mark, distance-wise, for the entire course. But time-wise, I think I'm definitely past halfway. All right, top of carrying me up. Time for some chips and salsa.
Almost to the top for this round. There's only a go over that rock, but we're gonna save ourselves for other things.
Now we climb, what is this, Baptist bypass, back to the start finish area, and then go out for the 17-mile loop.
Yeah, buddy. That's our man. There's Mackie going in for our first ride.
Thank you.
First ride of the day.
Okay, 17, a little under 17 miles. Yeah, Jim. Yeah. Woo woo. Come by on your right. Thanks, man. Nice. Keep it up. You too.
All right, down we go.
Yeah, yeah.
What are you racing, 25?
Say that again?
Which race are you in?
I'm in the 50.
Holy shit.
Thanks, man.
Nail it.
How's Mackie doing? 10 minutes ahead of everybody. Nice. Grab me the GoPro battery that's in there.
It's cool. I'm starting to, I think, catch people who are on the first lap of the 50. Maybe some 25-milers also. And it's just fun to have other people around, because it was lonely for a while there. Hey! Yeah, yeah. Keep it going. I'm by your left. Thanks.
Good job, Mackie.
You too. Mind if I go inside? Awesome, thank you.
It's actually a really pleasant climb. Just doing it twice. The end of the race, less pleasant.
Come on, Mackie, last climb. Ooh, come on, legs, come on.
Oh yeah, here's our race winner on the 50-mile. Franklin Mackey stomping everybody out.
Yes, Ed!
Coming on in. Oh man.
Finished the race. Epic hail and rainstorm. The Escapod is nice and cozy. Everything outside is destroyed, including us, because we were outside. Oh, now that we're finally in here, it's slowed down. This is amazing, though.
This
I
is
could get
nice.
used to this after a race.
Yeah. Well, how did it go?
Pretty good. A little bummed about attacking that tree and smashing myself. Usually I feel like my spatial awareness is so good, but just every now and then just one jumps out and gets you out of nowhere. You're like, where did you come from? Overall good. I did a much better job fueling than I did at Breck Epic. Didn't start like a banshee. Pretty much rode my own race.
Nice.
Like I think it felt better on the second Carry Me Up climb than I did the first.
Well done. Started off, we were kind of all together, the front 4 or 5, and then I went into Holy Mole, the first descent first. I think I put a little bit of a gap going into it, and then I think I extended that gap on the descent. And then after that, I was kind of just by myself. Apparently I had a 10-minute gap going through the start-finish the first time. Was able to extend that. The fitness gained from Breck Epic played in well. It was a 4 hours and 20 minutes of racing for me, and I felt pretty solid all of it. Well, good job. I'm proud of you.
We're both very pleased with how this day went as our last big endurance effort before the Margie Jessic 100 miler. But the weekend is not over yet. Tomorrow, Mackie's attempting the double and also racing the Revolution Enduro. Is a 50-mile race a good warm-up for Enduro? Well, come back next week to find out.
Not a good line.